All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our presentation. I'm excited that you joined me tonight so that I can share with you how you can get paid to get fit and to truly transform your life by joining a team of people who are committed to ending the trend of obesity and to changing people's lives with health and fitness. You've been invited to this presentation by somebody who is just like you, somebody who was looking for change and they were looking for a solution. And you've been invited because we are looking for people like you, people who are looking for change in their lives, change for themselves and for the people around them. And that's what this presentation is going to be about tonight. So before I get started, let me just introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my story. My name is Lindy, and I am a 3-star diamond coach with Beachbody. I'm also a fitness instructor and trainer, and I'm a studio owner. And I am currently earning a full-time income working part-time hours as a coach. I've been a coach for just over 3 years, since 2011, and I have built and run my coaching business online while working full-time until May of this year, which is when I officially retired from the corporate world and became a full-time coach. And last year, I actually fulfilled a dream of mine to open a group fitness studio in my hometown, and I was able to do that debt-free because of my business with Beachbody. So this opportunity that I'm going to tell you about, it has truly changed my life and the lives of many people that I know, many who are pictured here on the screen now, pictures of the team that I'm part of, as well as several members of my team. But I don't want to only tell you about where I am now, because that's really only a part of the story. I also want to tell you about where I was, where I first was when I was introduced to Beachbody, so that you can see what this company and what this opportunity has done in my life. When I was first introduced to Beachbody, I was working full-time. I was actually already in the fitness industry working full-time, and I thought that I had my dream job. I was the director of a health club, but I was honestly had gotten to a point where I was miserable. I had been in that position for a few years. I was overworked, underpaid, very stressed out. I didn't really enjoy the people that I was working with or working for. I was working out about 8 to 10 times a week teaching classes, but I was not seeing any results from my workouts. My nutrition was completely out of whack due to my stress levels from my job, and I honestly felt like I was drowning. I was really looking for a way out. I would come home from work in tears every night because my work environment had just become really unhealthy, which was kind of ironic since I was in the health and fitness industry, but I was not in a healthy working environment. And like I said, I was really looking for a way out, but I couldn't stand the thought of finding another job that would require me to do work that I wasn't really passionate about. I knew that I wanted to help others, and I knew that I wanted to do it through health and fitness. And so I was really kind of on a mission to find an opportunity where I would be able to do that, where I would be able to help other people, to get paid to do something that I loved to do, and that would benefit me in terms of health and fitness as well. And so I found my way out through Team Beachbody. I found out about this opportunity while I was attending a fitness certification where I overheard the person who introduced me to the business. I overheard her talking about it to some of the other attendees. And at the time, I didn't approach her about it. My immediate, response, I guess, was, oh, that's like one of those network marketing things. And, I'd heard a lot about those, and it was not something that I wanted to get involved in until I found out that this opportunity was unlike any of the others that I had ever been approached with before. So I didn't approach her at the time to find out anything about it. Instead, I went online and I started to do research on my own. I started to look into the company, to look into the opportunity and figure out what it was all about and if it was something that I would want to be a part of. And the next day, I emailed her and I said, I want to do this Beachbody coaching thing that I heard you talking about. How do I get started? And that was in February of 2011. At that time, I was still working that full-time job that I already mentioned to you at the health club. And when I told them about what I was doing, I was told that I had to quit. I was told that it was a conflict of interest with my position there and that I was not allowed to promote those products. I had looked at it as though it would be an opportunity to advance what we were doing and help more people through the facility. But I was told that it was a conflict and that I would not be able to do it. So I was challenged from the beginning and almost required to give up this opportunity that I thought I had found. But instead, I refused to quit. And I just decided to build it on my own, completely outside of the club that I worked at. I couldn't market to any of the people that I was surrounded by at this health club. And the reason why I'm telling you this part of things is because I don't want you to think that because I was in health and fitness to begin with, that's why I've been successful, because I did have roadblocks in the beginning when I first got started, but I didn't let that stop me. I worked before and after work and on weekends to make it happen because I knew that this was going to be the way that I changed my situation and my life for the better. Now, just 3 years later, I am about 15 pounds lighter and in the best shape of my life. I am in business for myself. I'm setting my own working hours. I choose who I want to work with on a daily basis by choosing the people that are going to be a part of my team. And I'm fulfilling my dream to own my own fitness studio, as I mentioned earlier. I'm also earning a full-time income on my own terms while building a business of my dreams, and I'm helping others to transform their bodies and lives through fitness and nutrition. And that's the best part of all, is that I'm able to do this all by serving other people and helping them to reach their goals. And the best part about all of this is that you have the opportunity to do the exact same thing. So let me get started with the presentation so that I can tell you all about the opportunity that I've been referring to. I've mentioned a couple of times now that this business and what we do as coaches is to change lives. And you can see proof of that here in these illustrations that are on your screen. This is a small glimpse of the hundreds of thousands of people who have transformed their lives through this business, either through the products, through the coaching opportunity, or through both. So if you are able to see your screen, what you're looking at here is a few transformation stories of people that are on the team that we are a part of. In the upper left is Julie. She, at that point, that second picture was taken in June of last year, so it's been another year, but she lost over 65 pounds with Beachbody products and decided to become a coach because of her success story and be able to share the products with other people. Mainly, she did that through a product called Shakeology, which maybe you have already heard of. On the top right is one of my dearest friends, Jennifer Clemens. We actually grew up together. We've known each other since we were little kids. And a couple of years ago, she was one of my clients. She participated in one of my online groups, had great results, started to have a transformation again. Just really fell in love with the products and what they were doing for her. She started as a coach simply to get the discount on Shakeology. She said, I love this stuff. I don't want to give it up, but I'm not sure that I can afford it every single month. And so she started as a coach mostly to just enjoy the 25% discount that we get on products as coaches. But then through that, she started to earn an income, and now she is one of the top producers on our team, and she's earning a great steady income as a coach. Just below her is another dear friend of mine, Shelly Schuyler, and she, again, same kind of thing. She was a client to begin with, had a great transformation, loved the products, loved how she felt, started referring clients to me. She was sending me clients each month, and I said to her, hey, you know, you're sending me clients each month, but you have a story and you have a great way to help other people with that story. Why don't you become a coach and start doing this as well? And she has been a coach on my team for over a year. She's one of my diamond coaches, and she is now changing people's lives by sharing her story and what she has learned about health and fitness as well. And then the last picture there is Christina Solon. She's the person who introduced me to the Beachbody coaching opportunity. This past year in December, she was actually inducted into what's called the Millionaires Club with Beachbody, which means she's earned over $1 million as a coach. She's been a coach for about 6 years, and she is a 13-star diamond coach. So what I'm going to share with you is how you can get in the best shape of your life, both physically and financially. So there's a few questions that I want to ask you to begin. Do you want to lose weight improve your nutrition, transform your body? Do you want to make an extra income, work from home? Maybe you have dreams of retiring early. Would you like to take more vacations? Do you want to pay off debt? If you answered yes to one or more of these questions, then you are definitely in the right place. But the next question I want to ask you is, how will you get there? Do you have a plan for how you're going to lose weight, improve your nutrition? Do you have a plan for how you're going to make extra income and pay off debt? Do you have a way to be able to work from home or to retire early? If you're like most people, you don't. You want it to happen and you're wishing for it to happen, but you don't know how to make it happen. And because of that, you stay in your current situation, and that's what most people do. Most people will settle. They'll stay in their current situation, and they'll shrink their dreams to fit what their income is, rather than trying to change their situation in order to make their dreams a reality. Because you're on this webinar tonight, you've already done what most people won't do, and that is to be open to opportunity, to be open to seeing what might be available to you to change your situation. So I've done a couple of polls recently online through my Facebook page where I've asked people to give some characteristics of what they would describe as the perfect career. And here are the most common answers that I got. They're here on the screen, and I'll read a few of them for you as well. No boss, no commute, no politics, like no office politics, no educational requirement, meaning, it doesn't take 10 years of school in order to get a great job. An unlimited income, a great product or service to represent, a job that will allow you to build a residual income, so you're not always trading your time for money. You're able to build an income that produces even when you're not putting in hours. Also, enjoying the people that you work with, being able to have flexibility with your time and your hours, doing something meaningful. Another thing on the list is something that's economy proof. So something that isn't going to, a job that isn't going to change because the economy isn't doing well and you could easily lose your job. A job that offers personal growth and that is fun. So I wonder if, while you're hearing all of those things, if you could actually name a job or career that meets all of those criteria. I don't really think any of us could do it, because the truth is that a job like that just really doesn't exist, at least not in the traditional sense. But the truth is that the workforce is really changing. It's changing because technology has changed the workforce. Companies no longer need employees to do the work that can now be done by machines and computers. And the more that technology involves, the more that becomes true. Our economy is really moving to a performance-based economy. People are no longer being paid by the hour, by the week, or by the year, but they're being paid for their performance, what they're able to produce, and those who are able to produce more are given better income. People are paid based on performance more than they are based on skill, longevity, education, and expertise. It's just really the way that our economy is moving. The workforce is really changing in that way. So I want to ask you just a few more questions before I jump into the meat of our presentation. And that is, what would you do if you had an extra $100 a week? $100 a week is the kind of money that could pay for, it could just pay simple bills. It could pay for entertainment, maybe being able to take your family out to dinner or to an amusement park, pay for gas. It could pay for daycare. And it could pay for groceries. Groceries definitely add up fast. Those are a few things. What would you do if you had an extra $500 a week? If you were able to add $500 a week to your household income, what would you do with that? And how would that affect your family's lives? With $500 a week, that's the kind of income that allows you to start paying off debt. Maybe it's the kind of income that would allow you to work from home. It could pay for a new car. That's definitely a car payment. Also, that's the kind of money that allows you to plan better for emergencies and to have some money set aside in savings. I heard recently that I believe it's 65% of Americans would not be able to cover a $1,000 emergency if that happened to their families. They would have to borrow it from somebody. Most people just don't have extra money set aside. 70% of Americans are living from paycheck to paycheck. So what would $500 a week mean to your family? And then I want you to think a little bit bigger. What would an extra $1,000 a week mean to you or your family? That's the kind of income that allows you to be able to travel, to give back to something that's important to you, maybe a cause that you're involved in, or to your church or religious organization. That can pay for college tuition. If you have your own that you need to pay off, your own college debt, or if you have children that are of the age of going to college. It's also the kind of income that allows you to be able to invest, and it's definitely the kind of income when earned week after week that can allow you to retire early. We all in our lives know someone who is affected by the different things that you see here on your screen. I've listed a few things in the physical, the mental, and the financial categories. So I'm just going to name a few of those for the benefit of those of you who are listening to this on the phone and can't see the screen. We all know somebody who is affected by heart disease or diabetes, obesity, maybe they have low energy, they suffered a stroke. We all know somebody who has low self-esteem, depression, a lack of confidence, a lack of activity. And we all know somebody who's in debt or out of work or is unhappy in their job. They don't like what they do, or is looking for a second income. We all know people who fall into those categories. And since we all know people who are affected by these things, that means that we all know people who we can help. We all know people who could use our help, especially if you become a coach. Wouldn't you love to help the people in your life who are affected by any of these things? The company that gives you the opportunity to do that in a way that allows you to get paid to get fit and also to help the people in your life to do the same is Beachbody. And I'm sure you've heard of it before. If you haven't heard of that company name, then you've probably heard of a lot of their products. And several of those are shown here on the screen. There's 21-Day Fix, Focus T25, and PIO. Those are three of the newer fitness programs that Beachbody offers. There's also Les Mills Combat and Les Mills Pump, which also have versions in the gym, Body Pump and Body Combat. And then some of the more popular, more well-known names of products that Beachbody produces are TurboFire, P90X, and Insanity. So those are some of the most well-known names of Beachbody, and I'm sure that you have heard of those. Beachbody is a company that has over $700 million in annual sales, is completely debt-free, and is one of the fastest growing network marketing businesses around. But Beachbody is much, much more than just fitness. In fact, it's the complete solution for people because we offer not only fitness and not only nutrition, but also the support that helps people to get results. We offer those fitness programs and many more that I already listed. We offer several nutritional supplements and solutions, the main of which is Shakeology. Also products like the 3-Day Refresh and the Ultimate Reset. We have things like multivitamins and omega-3s and all kinds of just different daily supplements that people need for overall health. We also offer things like recovery drinks and energy supplements and things like that as well, all of which are all natural. And then there is the key piece, which is the coaches, and that's where the support comes in. So what Team Beachbody does is really offer the three things that people need in order to truly get results. The fitness from the fitness program, the nutrition from several of the things I just listed, the main thing being Shakeology, and then the support, which comes through the network of coaches, which is exactly what we are. It's what I do and all the people on our team do. And before I get into coaching in depth, I do want to just cover briefly what Shakeology is, since it is one of the main things that we provide as coaches and that we promote to our clients. Shakeology is an ultra premium health shake. It is much more than a protein shake, much more than a meal replacement shake or a weight loss shake, and it's much more than an antioxidant drink. It's often compared to all three of those things, but it's much more than all three of those things. It is truly the smartest calories that you can put in your body. The tagline for it is the healthiest meal of the day, and it truly is that. It has over 70 healthy ingredients in one glass. In one serving, you can get your entire day's worth of fruits and vegetables needed, all your minerals, all your vitamins, all that stuff $40 worth of nutrition in a $4 shake. It also helps to boost energy, helps you to lose weight because it provides your body with the kind of nutrition that you need in order to be able to curb cravings, have the energy that you need, and provides your body with all the nutrients that it needs, which helps your body to release stored fat and to lose weight naturally. It's also proven to lower cholesterol and improve digestion. And a lot of people like to say that it's more nutritious than a salad, but it tastes like a dessert, especially the chocolate and the vanilla. And so what you see on your screen here is what Shakeology is compared to everything that you would need to have in order to get what you get in Shakeology. And so it is quite possibly the world's greatest value in nutrition. Like I said, about $40 worth of great ingredients go into a $4 shake. All right, so now let me get into coaching a little bit more. So the coaching network is where I come in and where you would fit in. Coaches are the key component to the Beachbody business because we are what provides the support and the accountability that people need in order to be able to reach their goals. Great programs and products are not enough. People really need support and accountability of someone to help them see it through. And so that's what we do as coaches. And the main way that we do this is through our online challenge or accountability groups. Through those, we offer those three things that people need in order to get the results. As I already mentioned, the fitness, the nutrition, and then the support. And these online groups are really the heart and soul of our activities as a coach. So maybe you're on the call tonight because you participated in a group and then you found out about the coaching opportunity and wanted to learn a little bit more about it because of that. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to a challenge or accountability group. So I do want to tell you just a little bit more about that briefly because it's one of those main things that we do as coaches. Basically, the online accountability groups are exactly as they sound. They're private groups that are hosted on Facebook where people with similar goals are all put together in a group and a coach runs the group, generally for 30 days at a time. Each participant picks which fitness program they want to do. They pick their flavor of Shakeology, and then the coach provides training and accountability for those 30 days to help the participants to learn healthy habits, to break old habits, and to learn the kinds of things that are going to get them long-term results. Sometimes we do these groups where you aren't required to do a fitness program or workout. A lot of times they're just nutrition focused. The main thing that people do is they drink Shakeology every day for 30 days so that they can see what that product will do for them. Those groups, like I said, they're really the heart and soul of what we do as coaches. Many of the people who become coaches do so because they have a great success story out of an online accountability group, and they decide they've found something that they want to be able to share with other people. It's where a lot of the success stories from the programs and the products come from. Again, because the accountability is so key. Through the online challenge and accountability groups, like I said, that's where the three main components come together. And the great news is, though, that you do not need to be a fitness or a nutrition expert in order to be a successful coach. You simply need to have the desire to help other people and to continue to improve yourself in the process. All right, so let me get now to what Beachbody is. What is Team Beachbody anyway? It is a business that has been founded on the most successful form of marketing and sales, which is word of mouth. In 2007, the founders of Beachbody decided to focus on word of mouth marketing in order to take their products to more people. The first marketers of Beachbody programs were actually customers. And so that's how the Team Beachbody network was born. It's actually really cool because Beachbody didn't set out to create a network marketing business. But what was happening was that so many of their clients and their customers were having these amazing results with programs like P90X and Insanity and things like that. And they were telling other people about the results because naturally when somebody has great results with a program, when someone loses weight or has a transformation, they have people coming to them and saying, you look amazing, what have you been doing? And those customers were saying, I'm doing P90X, or I'm doing Insanity, or I'm doing TurboFire. They were referring all these people to Beachbody. And so Beachbody said, we have a gold mine here. Our customers are referring tons of people to us on a regular basis. rather than continue to figure out how to market our products more, rather than put our products in stores like Target and Walmart and all those kinds of places, why don't we create a network of people who will just refer other people to the products because they're having success with them? So it was a very natural and organic network marketing opportunity that grew out of the fact that customers were having success with the products. So when they introduced Team Beachbody, they decided to create a compensation plan that would reward individuals for telling people about our products and also reward them for helping us to find more coaches to help spread the word. The goal of Team Beachbody, their entire mission is to end the trend of obesity. And in order to do that, they have to be able to reach more people. And so they do that through coaches. And so the pay plan that they created for coaches was created very uniquely in the sense that it really focuses on helping and supporting and teaching everyone to be able to be successful, not just on getting a few people really wealthy. So it's not one of those things where just, a few people are just continue to get pushed more and more to the top. Team Beachbody is inside a $100 billion industry, the health and fitness industry. You can't go anywhere without hearing about health and fitness, and it's one of the most respected names in the health and fitness industry. So think about it for a second. When you try a product or service that you like, you tell other people about it, right? But you don't get paid for that. If you tell somebody about a restaurant you went to that you loved or a movie that you saw that you loved, you don't get paid for that referral. But with Team Beachbody, you do. That's really what it's about. You're telling other people about products that you found that work and that you love, and you get to earn an income as you share it. So let's talk a little bit more about coaches. There's a lot of other companies out there that use the term distributors when it comes to who is a part of their company in terms of network marketing. By Google's definition, distributor means an agent who supplies goods to stores and other businesses to sell to customers. This is really nothing like what we do as coaches. We are coaches, and they chose that name. Beachbody chose that name specifically because they didn't want us to be product pushers. We're not simply selling to people. We are coaching our clients and guiding them in the right direction in order to be able to achieve their goals. And like I said before, the cool thing is that you don't have to be a fitness expert, a medical expert, a nutrition expert, any of that, nor do you have to be fit from day one in order to be successful. In fact, being a coach is all about being real, being on your own personal journey, and just sharing with the people that you love what it is that you're learning along the way. Giving tips, pointing to resources, pointing to the products that have worked. So a coach, like I said, is not necessarily a fitness expert or a nutrition expert or fit from day one, but a coach is somebody who is an encourager and a supporter. They're a motivator. They're a business owner. When you become a coach, you become a business owner. And best of all, they are paid to be fit. So what do coaches do? Well, we help clients to meet their goals. Like I said before, we basically just share the products that we love and that are working for us in an effort to help somebody else to meet their own goals and build their own success story. We have all kinds of great trips, great incentives. We have a great time together. We get to make money, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Coaches focus on helping clients to meet their goals. They use the products to create their own success story, and they really help to change people's lives. Honestly, almost anyone can succeed as a coach if they just make the decision to do something with it. We have individuals on our teams from almost every walk of life, race, religion, every body size, that have all found success in accomplishing their goals, both physically and financially. All right, so by now you might be saying, okay, I get it. I get what coaches do. I understand it. Sounds great. But how much does it cost to get started? How would I know where to begin and what to do? So I want to cover that a little bit. Our Coach Starter Kit, which includes everything you need in order to be able to earn retail commission and to get started as a coach, is just $39.95. It is a tiny, tiny little investment to get started with a business that has the potential to earn you financial freedom. and that gets you in return thousands of dollars worth of business materials to help you to be successful. With that $39.95, you can also choose which products you would like to start up with yourself if you're not already a client. Or what most coaches do is that they will start up with a package that includes a complete fitness program along with Shakeology, and it will waive that $39.95 startup fee. Those packages range anywhere in price from $140 up to $325, depending on which package that you choose. So basically, it's enrolling by purchasing a challenge pack. Like I said, it comes with a fitness program, Shakeology, and then it waives that $39.95. So your entire upstart investment goes to products that you're going to utilize to help with your transformation story. We as coaches earn in a few different ways. We earn through retail. We earn through our team, which is through recruiting. We get paid weekly, and we get several perks, one of which is that we receive leads from the company. Beachbody has so many customers coming to them every single day for new products, and they refer several customers to us. We get leads as coaches, which is basically customers that we don't have to do any work for. We're basically being rewarded with them. And when you get started, you have training and resources at your fingertips from day one, 24/7. Beachbody provides us with a complete online office of everything that you need in order to be successful. So what you see on your screen here is a snapshot of some of the things that you get as an online, as a coach through your online office. You get all kinds of materials, more than you could ever need. You get marketing materials, you get resources that teach you how to run your business. There's an entire what's called a coach training academy that is full of videos that teach you how to run your business. So when you start up as a coach, it's not like you start and then you have to figure it out all on your own. You have all kinds of resources at your fingertips from day one. You also learn how to run your business by being a part of the team. And our team has a great training systems in place. We work together as a team to support one another, to help one another learn, and to be successful. There's also lots of opportunities available for training, including Facebook groups. Like I said, your online office. We run webinars regularly. There's conference calls. There's live training events. And again, there's unlimited resources for you as well. So let me touch briefly just on how coaches earn and what the earning potential is as a coach. Coaches earn an income in several different ways, but the main two ways are through retailing and recruiting. The first one, retailing, as we connect with people and determine their needs and find a solution for them, then a sale takes place. So you're talking to somebody, you're finding out what their goals are, you're connecting them with the program or the product that you think is going to be best to help them to reach their goal. And in doing that, you earn a 25% commission on any product sales that you have. So for example, $130 for a month's supply of Shakeology, a coach would earn $30 for that sale. And then the second way is through recruiting. And recruiting is when you find other like-minded people who want to join the team, who want to be a part of what you're doing. They want to help others in the same way. And you are rewarded for what they do. Basically, the way that Beachbody looks at it is, if you bring somebody into the team, you teach them how to spread the word about the products, and they connect more people to the products and programs that Beachbody offers, you're rewarded for that because you introduced them to the opportunity. So it's a true team system. You're able to earn from the coaches that you sponsor, as well as from the coaches that they sponsor, and the coaches that are placed by your sponsor onto the team, the person who's above you. We also have what's called a team cycle bonus, which is where you earn based on the success of your team. So it is vital that you help your team to be successful. When somebody starts as a coach, in order to really succeed, it's vital that they help the other people on their team and that everybody works together as a team in order to be successful, because that's how you're able to increase your income and be the most successful yourself. So it's not just about going in and doing your own business, it's about being a part of the team. The other great thing is that as a coach, You do not have to take inventory or receive any products. You don't take anything into your home and keep bulk stock of any products that you have to deliver to customers or anything like that. Beachbody handles all of that. They take the orders, they ship the products to the customers, they take care of all the customer service and things like that. You simply connect your clients with the appropriate products for them, and then you earn from that, and then you provide the support and the accountability in order to help them get the best results. All right, another great thing about being a coach is that you're rewarded big time for what you're able to do. The more lives that you touch, whether they be your clients or your coaches, there are all kinds of perks that go along with that. So what you see here on your screen is some of the perks that I've been able to enjoy as a coach over the last 3 years that I have been a coach. I have been able to take 2 all expenses paid vacations with my husband. One was to Disney World in Orlando, where we stayed at the Disney Yacht Club, and then this last year we got to take a 6-day cruise to Grand Cayman and Cozumel, both of which were paid for by Beachbody, and they were perks for running a successful business, basically based on the number of lives that you're touching through your coaching business. Also the opportunity to get free products, to be invited to VIP events. And one of the coolest things about it is being able to meet some of the celebrity trainers. So a couple pictures here. I have a picture with Chalene Johnson, the creator of Turbo Fire and PIO, as well as Chalene Extreme and other programs. And then also working out face-to-face with Shaun T, the creator of Insanity and T25 and Hip Hop Abs. And those opportunities are all just perks that go along with being a coach and being able to attend these live events and have the opportunity to meet some of these people who have changed your life through their fitness programs. There's also a couple pictures there with my team. Being able to enjoy events with your team as well is one of the awesome perks of being a coach. So now it's time to wrap this up. You're here on this presentation because somebody invited you to hear about Team Beachbody and how we can help you to achieve your goals and dreams and get the results that you have always wanted, both physically and financially. So now it's really just time for you to make a decision. If you're not ready to, or if you're not already a client, become a client. Decide to choose a program or a product to get started with and start your transformation story. If you're not already a coach, become a coach. Join a team of people who is truly working to change other people's lives. In order to get something different in your life, you have to do something different with it. So contact the person who invited you to this presentation tonight. Get in touch with them, ask them any of the questions that you have and how you can get started as a coach. Thank you guys so much for your time tonight. If you have any additional questions, like I said, be sure to get in touch with the person who invited you, or of course you can reach me on Facebook, or you could send me an email if you'd like as well. You can reach me at lindygalt@gmail.com. I'm going to open this up in just a second for questions. Just let me shut the recording off real quick, and then if you want, just use the chat tool on the left-hand side of the screen.